What's going on, guys? I'm Sean. This is John. This is Will. We're going to be doing another top 5 video for you. It's going to be our top 5 historical movies. Will, do you want to clarify what that means?
I sure can. What we're talking about here with historical movies, characters don't have to be real, but they have to be set in a specific historical place or period. Or it could just be about real people, like a biopic or a biography, so to speak.
I think most of them will probably be true stories.
Yeah, I think most of them will probably be true. Oh, did you just say that?
I did, yeah. But like, say a movie like Dances with Wolves is not a true story.
I once tried to dance with a wolf.
But it's about that time period, and it's certain events are based on a true story. Great, glad you could. So how we're gonna do it? Do you want us to go 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4 again? Sure, we'll do it that way. Literally just decided on the spot. All right.
2, 2.
We'll start with 5. We'll just go down the line. 5,
right.
5, 5, 4, 4. John, do you want to get us started?
Well, my number 5 is going to be Lincoln. One of my favorite presidents, one of my favorite actors. I know it.
Middle finger to you, man.
Sad one for me.
That means that it was on his list. Okay. For me, number 5 is Lawrence of Arabia. I have only seen the movie twice, and not for about 2 years. But I first saw it with my grandpa, actually. And it's a fantastic movie. It's so good. And it's just such a great historical piece. That's number 5.
If that movie were to make my list, it would be for the sole reason that it's in Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire."
It's a good call. Do you know that whole song? No. All right. Number 5, Will.
Hi guys. My 5th favorite historical movie.
That's number 5, right?
All time. 5th, yeah, my 5. 5th favorite historical movie of all time. Because I think Johnny Depp is just dynamite, and because I love the 1930s Public Enemies.
Oh, good Lord.
Story of John Dillinger and kind of organized crime in that way. I also have another movie about organized crime in the 1920s coming up. Sneak peek, guys.
Yeah, that was back when Johnny Depp wasn't overacting in every single thing.
Okay, swipe at Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, if you're watching this, I like you. So
Johnny Depp, well, I don't know. I can't say keep doing it, but
keep it up.
Please don't overdo it as Grindelwald, please. John, give me your number 4.
My number 4 is Titanic.
God,
I hate you
Is
so much.
that a middle finger, or do you just not
no,
like the movie?
God, why would I have Titanic on my list?
Titanic, good Lord.
Great date movie, actually historically accurate, unlike some of the crap that's going to show up on these lists, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, you want to
Jeez.
fashion us all. Jeez, with that club, huh?
What?
Sean, what's your number 4?
My number 4.
Any movie but Titanic.
My number 4, first time I ever saw it was in Mr. Swenson's class. Shout out, Rick Swenson.
You give shout outs to people that know. I don't even know who Mr. Swenson
I can't give a shout out to my ex-girlfriend for Titanic.
No, we're not
going
to do that.
Teacher.
Gandhi. The movie is Gandhi. Just brilliant. Brilliant movie. And when I saw it for the first time in a classroom, it was split up into segments, I didn't fully grasp it, right? And then I saw it again about actually a couple weeks ago.
Actually, I think that's firmly grasp it.
Shut up. Firmly grasp it. Yes, Gandhi's
SpongeBob, shout out.
That's my number 4 is Gandhi. Will, what's your number 4?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
My number 4, I mentioned organized crime. This is in the 1920s now. This is The Untouchables.
Oh, so good.
Awesome movie. Not a huge Kevin Costner guy, but he does really well. Sean Connery is dynamite in this movie.
You don't like Kevin Costner?
No, I don't. He's kind of a tool bag. But you have Robert De Niro as Al Capone.
Dynamite.
You can't go wrong. That's my catchphrase. Dynamite. Very violent.
Dynamite.
Very violent, but it's an awesome movie because it gives you an insight
Sean Connery's
into
death scene is amazing.
Elliot Ness, who's a real person, played by Kevin Costner, and his sort of active role in trying to take down organized crime in the 1920s.
Well, it's about alcohol.
Prohibition.
Prohibition
Gave rise to organized crime. So,
the 37th Amendment to the United States Constitution. Whatever you
are we trying to one up each other with historical facts?
It's not totally accurate. The character of Sean Connery never existed.
I could probably see that.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. No, but yeah, it is a really good.
You
movie.
won an Oscar.
Definitely
Sean
one of my
Connery
favorite. You did for that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite crime movies too. John,
great. I'm glad you put it on.
What's your number 3? They're just better.
Number 3 is Saving Private Ryan.
Nice.
Did I get a middle finger for that one? I feel like I should get at least 2 of them.
Yep.
I didn't
there
know.
we
You don't get a middle
go.
finger for me.
All right, yeah. It's just a great war film.
So good.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel in that movie is impeccable.
Would you consider Schindler's List a war film?
You see, this is kind of like we were talking about Hacksaw Ridge. It's about a story about someone in war, but not necessarily
Yeah.
about war.
I was gonna say Saving Private Ryan is probably the best war film ever made if you don't count Schindler's List. I don't. But
I would consider it. Okay, I would consider Schindler's List a war movie, not for the level of combat and action and violence,
what about in war? It's about
but
war.
another side of World War II.
Gotcha. My number 3 for back to our list for the top 5 historical movies. My number 3 is 12 Years a Slave. I just put it on the list. It was on I think it was my number 2 for the top 5 movies last decade. It's so good. Such a beautifully made film. Steve McQueen, like you said, first African American to win an Oscar, rightfully so, or for directing. Great film. Your number 3.
Is it a
Only two
great film,
grades.
Sean?
It is a doubly great film.
Great
Great.
film.
It's absolutely fantastic. It is so fantastic. All right,
Dynamite.
God. Donald Trump impedes everything that we
All right, number 3.
hate it so much. Number 3, another World War II movie. This is actually a foreign film, but it's got subtitles. It's called
Oh, wow.
Downfall.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not a well-known movie. It's on Netflix, I believe, but it's about Adolf Hitler in his final time down in the bunker and how he slowly goes insane. It's awesome. It's really, really dramatic and dark. But it gives you sort of an insight into history that people don't really understand because they just kind of know history or Adolf Hitler alive and then suicide, but you don't really know.
But haven't you seen that that show called Finding Hitler, like Surviving Hitler? My parents literally watch that show all the time. They think that Hitler has, actually survived the war.
Shout out Sean's parents.
Shout out Phil and Chris. All right, number 2, John.
Number 2 for me is Schindler's List. Absolutely terrific movie.
Middle finger.
There's not enough that I could say about this movie. It's absolutely
Yeah,
fantastic.
it is great. Good call. I'm glad you said it before I did. Thanks a lot. No, my number 2 is actually Saving Private Ryan. He discussed it earlier. We discussed it. I think it's the best war film ever made if you don't count Schindler's List. But if you do, then Schindler's List, I guess, makes sense. But Saving Private Ryan is
Wow, I wonder
fantastic.
what your number 1 is.
Shut up. Number 2, Will.
Hi. My second favorite historical movie, it has already been mentioned. I mentioned it in the last video for top movies of the decade, Lincoln. Daniel Day-Lewis is really, really good.
Yeah, that's underselling it too.
Yeah, so are you.
John, quiet your mouth.
Thank you, John. Wow, that compliment really threw me off guard.
Yeah. Is it one of your favorite movies of all time?
Yeah, I would say it's one of my favorite movies of all
Got
time.
your favorite so it's got your favorite actor? Is Spielberg one of your favorite directors?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he can't not be a least favorite director on a list. I mean, he's made so many classics. But no, Lincoln is so good because it highlights the personal side of Lincoln's life, the political side, and then the historical side. Goes to show you just how extraordinary and
Tough
difficult
of a time
it
it was too, you know.
Yeah, don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Dynamite movie.
Dynamite.
No, yeah, it's actually the first time I ever saw Lincoln was with you in a study room last year.
Well, what were you doing?
We were watching a movie, not doing
Cool.
not doing our homework. Honorable mentions, go for it.
Honorable mentions. There's so many. Hacksaw Ridge. This has been on honorable mention and lists everywhere on our channel, but it's for only seeing it once. I don't justify putting it in my top 5, but it's just such a fantastic movie.
That was
Just
my
like
line, too.
high hand. Just like Saving Private Ryan, kind of in that regard, but just like Hacksaw Ridge is like too new to kind of like creep up there, I think. Boy in the Striped Pajamas, also a great movie. There's a lot of World War II movies in my honorable mention and top movies, as you will soon find out. Hotel Rwanda, 12 Years a Slave.
Great World War II movie.
Yeah.
It's not.
Black
Don
Hawk,
Cheadle.
Black Hawk Down.
Great World War II movie.
Selma.
Great World War II movie.
There's so many great World War II movies on my honorable mention and top 5.
Oh, for sure. I got a long honorable mentions list. I always do. But no, my biggest one that was so tough that I couldn't put on my list. I mentioned earlier was Dances with Wolves. Just watched it again today. So good. And it's got a a warm spot in my heart. Warm spot? Soft spot in my heart for this movie because it's South Dakota. This movie's famous for South Dakota.
My left atrium is especially warm when I think of Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves is so tough not to put on the list because I love it. But JFK is one. Flags of Our Fathers, All the President's Men. The Pianist is a fantastic movie. Apollo 13, Ben-Hur, the original, not the awful remake.
Hey, Sean, that honorable mention list is longer than your last research paper.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Bridge over the River Kwai. Obi-Wan Kenobi himself is in that movie. Alec Guinness. Braveheart, Gone with the Wind. And
I was gonna say, if you're gonna throw Mel Gibson into the historical one, you gotta go with Braveheart.
And then Hacksaw Ridge, like you said, same reasons. I just couldn't. But
we had this debate as a crew. You think Forrest Gump is a historical movie?
Yeah, is it?
Let us know in the comments section.
I mean, it fabricates a lot of things, but I say...
Dad inserts Forrest Gump into
I mean, if it was, it'd be up in my top 5 list, but I didn't consider it an historical movie, so it's not.
I would consider it historical.
Well, look at that. Tiebreaker. John?
I don't even know.
Great, John!
Thank you, John. Nice.
1-1.
Let's just get into our number ones now, John.
Oh, yeah, I don't need
Sorry, you
I
can
don't
do
need to
honorable
talk about
mentions.
my
Honorable mentions will do it.
Okay, go ahead.
For the ones that haven't been said, I only had one on my list for honorable mentions that had it. Did somebody mention Selma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Great
Selma.
World War II movie.
Yeah, I think because it wasn't until I think that was the first movie that the family of Martin Luther King gave them the film rights to. So
It was fantastic.
I thought David, I can't pronounce his last name, did a really nice job bringing him to life. But Trumbo, which just came out last year, I love Bryan Cranston, and I think he did a really nice job.
To me, Trumbo, I really liked the performance, but I thought the movie around him was not the greatest movie. It's a good, it's fine, it's good, but it's not like, to me, it wouldn't even be close to making up my, no, because it's not even close to making up my list. To me, I think it's good performance, but around it, could have been better. Let's get into our number ones, John.
Well, my number one is The Pianist.
Wow.
Sean's honorable mention list.
Yep.
Musician, music major. We've addressed that on this channel before.
Yeah, about every review.
Yeah, you want to talk about Batman, Sean?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good one. Good zinger. Good zinger.
Boom.
That's good.
All right. Well, yeah, Pianist, fantastic movie. It's just like everything about like it shows a side, much like Schindler's List does to World War II, where it's not about the war and it's about kind of the lighter side or like a outlook towards the lighter side of war.
About resiliency.
Sure.
In time of war, Adrian Brody really overcomes quite a few awful things.
You're right. All right, my number one is Schindler's List. And for many reasons that, I mean, Schindler's List to me is as close to a perfect movie that's ever been made. Damn near perfect. It's so good. It's such a beautiful film. It is Steven Spielberg's masterpiece. It is his best film. I don't see it. Really? What Spielberg movie is better than Schindler's List? Like
Indiana
an actual better
Jones,
film.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
You're right. Good call. No, yeah, that's my number one is Schindler's List.
Easy.
Fantastic.
My number one, because fictional characters, well, there's stipulation whether or not some of the characters were fictional, but my favorite Daniel Day-Lewis movie, my favorite Martin Scorsese movie, and my favorite historical movie, Gangs of New York.
You should maybe buy that Blu-ray.
So violent, so good. I could do without Cameron Diaz. It's kind of
Everyone could.
one of the, unless she's playing an animated ogre.
Or she's in The Mask. What? Go ahead.
Shrek reference.
I get it.
Not that bad. But Daniel Day-Lewis as Bill the Butcher he's so scary. He's so
Bill
good.
the Butcher.
It touches up on New York City, the 5 points in the time of immigrants from Ireland coming in, and then versus the natives of New York City. It's I don't know. It's very historical in terms of analyzing immigration in the United States.
Dynamite World War II movie.
Wait, that's not the right thing.
The clashing of cultures, very prevalent today. But yeah, I think I just love it.
See, I've never actually seen Gangs of New York.
Great, so you can't say anything about it.
I know,
Awesome.
I can't.
First time for everything.
No,
Zinger!
From what you say, I really want to see it. I have it on Blu-ray because you made me buy it last night.
Yeah.
You did. It's okay. It's
I know
okay.
I did. I'm not going to deny
It's
it.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. So we need to watch it soon, actually. That'd be a pleasantry. All right, guys, that was our top 5 video, our list for our favorite historical movies. Desmond over there is not in the frame, but what is your favorite historical movie?
Bambi! What did you say?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, Des says, because he says, Des says, hey, look at that, that's a good.
Our newest installment on SC Entertainment, Des says. What do you say, Des?
This is gonna be off frame though, every time.
Love. My favorite fruit is an orange. This has been Des Says.
All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to our 3rd installment now of our top 5 series. Thanks so much. Leave a comment below. Did you like our list? What did we leave out? What would you have put in? What is your favorite historical movie of all time? With our restrictions, our rules, I guess. Sorry. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter for more movie reviews, trailer reaction reviews, and top 5.
Hey guys.
Hi, guys.
Feel free to comment, subscribe. Did you like our historical videos? Did you want to add something different? What's your favorite historical
Do
video?
you wish Sean wasn't a part of this
Thanks for
channel?
tuning in, and we'll see you next time.